Writing Exercise 2. Precision Under Pressure for Military Thriller Writers. Master tense, high-stakes scenes with precision while writing military thrillers. Learn clear, impactful techniques to handle chaos without losing detail. Writing Exercise 2. Precision Under Pressure. Mastering tense, high-stakes scenes. Right. Let's have a proper chat about something that stumps a lot of us when writing stories, especially if you're aiming for that nail-biting military thriller vibe. Picture this. You're writing a scene where everything's going haywire, explosions, orders being shouted, bullets flying, and your protagonist has just seconds to make a life or death decision. It's chaotic, intense, and crucial. Now, how exactly do you keep that moment crystal clear and powerful without confusing your readers or losing the details? That's the magic trick of precision under pressure. It's a bit like being a bombardier in a storm. You need to hit the target dead center without letting the chaos around you wreck your aim. When you're writing a military thriller, the stakes are often sky high. Every word matters, and there's no room for clunky over-explaining or losing the momentum. Why precision matters in high-stakes scenes. First off, let's talk about why precision is particularly important in these kinds of scenes. When you're setting a tense moment, you want readers to feel the pressure, the adrenaline, and the countdown ticking away, but without getting bogged down by unnecessary details. Every sentence has to work double time, serving both to convey what's happening and to keep up the intensity. Waffling or confusing your reader is like dropping your weapon mid-battle. Disastrous. Imagine describing a firefight. If you try to mention every sound, every movement, every gun model, your pacing will stall. But if you zoom in on the most vivid, telling details, you give your reader just enough to build the scene in their head and feel the tension themselves. Techniques to keep your writing clear and intense. Here are some easy-to-follow tips for maintaining sharpness while writing these high-pressure moments. Choose action words carefully. Instead of "he moved quickly," say "he sprinted" or "he dived." Strong verbs cut through clutter and give your prose punch. Keep sentences snappy. Long, winding sentences tend to slow down your scene. Short, sharp sentences mimic the fast pace of action. Focus on key details. Pick out one or two sensory details to paint the picture. The whiz of a bullet past the ear, the acrid smell of smoke, the heat of the blast, to anchor the reader without overloading them. Avoid over-explaining. Don't give too much tactical or military jargon unless it's essential. If you're writing a military thriller, jargon can enrich authenticity, but sprinkling it too thickly confuses, especially novice readers. Use rhythm and pacing. Vary the length of your sentences to simulate the ebb and flow of the scene, short and clipped for bursts of action, longer for brief pauses before the next fray. The balancing act. Clarity versus chaos. One of the key challenges is to balance descriptive detail with clarity. In a chaotic scene, things happen fast, so your writing needs to mirror this speed, but not become a blur. Readers shouldn't have to reread passages to figure out who's doing what or where the danger's coming from. That's a classic error. Try visualizing the scene clearly in your own head. If you can't picture it, your reader won't be able to either. From there, focus on the essentials that move the scene forward. Who's the protagonist? What's their next move? What's the immediate threat? Your writing should answer those questions without delay. Practice makes perfect. Writing Exercise 2. Now, if you want to sharpen this skill, there's a brilliant way to practice it, and that's where Writing Exercise 2, Precision Under Pressure, really shines. Take a high-tension scenario. Maybe your character's caught in an ambush, or they're trying to defuse a bomb. Write out the scene, but challenge yourself to keep every sentence razor-sharp and meaningful. Try limiting yourself to a set number of words or sentences, forcing you to distill the action down to its purest form. Can you still convey the intensity and urgency in fewer words? Often less is more. Use this to level up your military thriller writing. If you're really serious about writing a military thriller, you'll find that these kinds of exercises are pure gold. And if you haven't yet, consider enrolling in a dedicated military thriller writing course. It's packed with tips like this, forcing you to refine your craft and get that adrenaline-pumping narrative just right. For anyone interested in creative writing classes or writing courses tailored for military action, the course provides a structured pathway so you can tackle those messy, chaotic scenes with confidence. If you want to be the kind of writer who nails the clutch moments, this course will really help you hone that precision skill under pressure. Enroll now and start your military thriller writing journey today. You'll not only sharpen your style, but also learn how to keep your readers hooked right through the chaos. Wrapping up. So when you sit down to write your next story, especially if it's a military thriller, remember, precision isn't just about technical accuracy. It's about clarity, impact, and rhythm, all under pressure. Write as if every word could be the difference between life and death for your characters. That way, you'll keep your scenes sharp, your readers engaged, and your story pulsating with the pulse of real tension. Good luck and happy writing!